Stand right now with a potential name change for Cesar Chavez Middle School.
We've got temperatures right now in the 80s and 90s, and it's dry, but it was not dry 1 year ago. We're going to talk about our forecast, but also look back at the March 2025 floods on Channel 5 News at 5.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News at 5.
We begin right now at 5 with the lessons learned from last year's March floods. This is what the valley looked like 1 year ago today. The sky opened up and the rain just did not stop. Thank you so much for joining us at 5. I'm Javier Guerra.
And I'm Christine Galvan. Today we are checking in with flood victims. What has changed over the past year for them? We also have updates from city and county leaders on what's been done to reduce the flood risk. Santiago Caicedo kicks off our team coverage live in Pharr with the elderly couple who says their home is still in need of major repairs.
Christine, we're here on East St. Anne Street in the Las Milpas area, pretty close to the corner of Cage and Dicker Road in South Pharr. And around this time last year, water would have been up to my waist or even higher. Today we spoke with an elderly couple that lives just down the street, and they tell me that even though these floodwaters are long gone, there's still damages to their home that are just too costly to fix right now. If you look closely, Jose Ledesma will show you what $40,000 in damages looks like. Cracks on the outside and a leaking roof. The 78-year-old Pharr resident tells me even with 7 herniated discs, he dug deep below the foundation to try and keep the walls of his home from cracking by adding more cement. Inside, he shows us where it all began. Around this time last year, 2 feet of water were inside his home during the March flood, he tells us. Ledesma says he got $9,000 in FEMA funds. The walls have since been repaired, but the memory of the water rising still lingers. I didn't think we were going to be able to leave. I have a truck I thought I could use, but I decided not to risk it because the street was way too flooded, he tells me. For families like the Ledesmas who don't have insurance, the full cost of recovery is out of reach.
When these storms happen, you know, from the grant's angle, we shifted our focus.
It's why Pharr created an emergency home repair program last October to help people still dealing with flood damage. The city earmarked $200,000 for this fiscal year.
Started this process, we started taking, a wait list of those affected.
The city will take care of the home renovations. The property owner must live in Pharr and own their property. The city says it prioritizes those who are low income, disabled, veterans, and the elderly. People who received FEMA funds could still qualify for the repair program. Meanwhile, the couple keeps all of their belongings in boxes. They say they'd rather live out of boxes than have all of their belongings ruined by floodwaters. The city received federal funding for this new home repair program last month. We'll have information on how you can qualify on our website after the newscast. We're live in Las Milpas. Santiago Caicedo, Channel 5 News.
From South Pharr to the San Benito area, the flooding was widespread. One of the hardest hit areas, Green Valley Farms.
Stephanie Rosales is live near the area. And Stephanie, you spoke with the commissioner in charge of that area. What's changed since last March?
The Cameron County Commissioner for Precinct 3 tells me that they are working to help alleviate the risk of flooding to nearby areas. This includes Laureles area, which is where we're standing, and also Green Valley Farms, which is just a few miles out from here. They are working to widen this ditch behind me, which will help improve that water flow and retain that water coming from Green Valley Farms. It would also affect the Laureles community, which, like Green Valley Farms, suffered heavily during last year's floods. Cameron County Drainage District number 4 is leading this effort. We spoke with Commissioner David Garza, who oversees the area. He says they're increasing water retention capacity to better handle floodwaters from Green Valley farms and surrounding areas. One issue last year was water standing for days. Now, with FM 510 under construction, the county has partnered with TxDOT to improve water flow and reduce standing water.
There used to be one box culvert in this crossing. Now it's increased to 2. And this is one of 3 major crossings that relieve Green Valley, La Esquina, and other areas further to the east of us from flooding.
The commissioner says with these upgrades, water can move more quickly to the lower Laguna Madre. And coming up at 6, we'll hear from a Green Valley Farms resident about where they are now and how they are recovering a year later. We are live in Cameron County. Stephanie Rosales, Channel 5 News, at 5.
Well, a much different story weather-wise today. The ground is dry, traffic is moving, and the sun is shining.
Let's get to meteorologist Andrew Chung. Andrew, no rain today, but let's talk about how much rain fell this time last year.
Yeah, it was a lot last year, Christina and JJ. Let's go to the maps again. Sunny skies right now, temperatures in the 80s, 90s. Radar is very quiet right now. Let's go back 1 year, March 27th. Last year, you can see what happened. Just flooding, catastrophic flooding for many parts of the valley. Look at the rainfall totals. These are the official rainfall amounts from the National Weather Service office in Brownsville. So Harlingen, one side, hit 15.18 inches of rain. The prior record was 17.07 back in 1991. At the airport, close to 14 inches of rain. Now, these are official numbers. Some unofficial reports had rainfall amounts as high as 20 inches plus in the Harlingen area and the lower valley. Meanwhile, Port Isabel, 11.18 inches. McAllen, 9.13, and then Brownsville, 6.74. We're going to talk more about the rainfall and the flooding from last year in just a bit, and also our forecast for this weekend. Back to you.
All right, Andrew, thank you so much. Our team coverage continues through the evening. Join us on Channel 5 News at 6 and 10 as we take you back to some of the hardest hit neighborhoods. We're talking to people who were affected, asking where the recovery stands right now. We've also asked city and county leaders about flood prevention and what's changed in the year since the historic storm. Our coverage continues in 30 minutes.
New at 5, no decision has been made yet to rename Cesar Chavez Middle School. That school is physically located in Mission, but it is part of La Joya ISD. The review process is not over. District leaders say they need to make sure they follow the rules for naming or renaming facilities. That school was named after a late civil rights leader who has since been accused of sex crimes.
Now, First Warn 5 traffic.
So right before the show, we had a lot of slowdowns within 281 heading north and southbound, but most of that's already cleared up. So let's get a closer look at how traffic is doing within that area. So here's that slowdown that I was talking about, and we're also seeing slowdowns within Interstate 2 heading west and eastbound, especially in the San Juan area. Traffic is moving about 30 to 35 miles per hour, but let's take a look at some of our live TxDOT cams across the Rio Grande Valley. So overall, steady flow, Pharr, Alamo, Weslaco, and Brownsville. But if you notice in Weslaco, traffic has definitely picked up. So don't be surprised if you encountered some slower traffic as you head out the door. So it's very important to give yourself that extra time. But here are those drive times across the Rio Grande Valley. So from Harlingen to Brownsville, it's a 22-minute commute. Weslaco to Brownsville, 37, and from McAllen to Brownsville, about 62. But if you see anything out there, do you want to report like an accident, go ahead and give us a call at 956-968-5555.
Stay with us. We are back after the break with that update on paychecks for TSA agents.
Plus, why it may soon cost more to watch your favorite streaming shows like Love is Blind and The Lincoln Lawyer.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan, Javier Guerra, First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. This is Channel 5 News at 5. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get a total value of over $8,000 on this 2026 Sierra 1500 model. We are professional grade.
Getting a tax refund this year? Want to make it go further? Take it to Lax Furniture, where you'll find unbeatable prices store-wide, plus a discount equal to your sales tax, or 72 months special financing with 0 down. Get this 2-piece leather-matched living room set for just $28 a month, or this 4-piece bedroom set just $45 a month. And only Lax gives you a chance to win free furniture. Spin and you could get your entire purchase absolutely free. The tax refund sale going on now, only at Lax.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Honda vehicles are built for exploring, with available features like all-terrain tires, off-road tuned suspension, and Trail Watch. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $419 per month lease or 2.99% APR on a 2026 Pilot 2-wheel drive EXL.
Injured? Think Tijerina Legal Group. For over 20 years, we stood for justice and delivered results for the injured. Protecting what matters most, our people and our community. Recognized as one of the top injury law firms in the Rio Grande Valley.
If you're injured in a crash, dial 7. 18-wheeler got you smashed. Dial 7. Tijerina. If you get into a crash, dial 7.
You win or you don't pay a fee. The power to win.
New Nissan? Correct. Hey. You got to put it through its paces.
He can take it.
Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event featuring Rogue, Pathfinder, and Frontier. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on Rogue, or get 4.9% APR financing for 60 months on Sentra.
Happening now, the TSA has started the process of paying its workers. Agents should get their money as early as Monday. The president signed an executive order this afternoon to get them paid after Congress failed to agree on DHS funding.
Well, this is a live look at the nation's capital. Some lawmakers aren't there. The Senate, which has since left Washington for a 2-week Easter break, passed a bill early this morning that would have provided money for FEMA, the Coast Guard, and TSA, but not Border Patrol and ICE. It still needs House approval, though, and it doesn't look like it's going to get it.
The Republican House Speaker does not like the Senate bill. He wants the House to work on its own version, one that funds every DHS agency. And then he wants the Senate to interrupt their Easter break and return to Washington to vote on it.
The president's executive order bypasses the back and forth in Congress, but it does not appear to address other DHS employees who are not getting paid. That would include FEMA, Coast Guard, Secret Service, and civilians who work for Border Patrol and ICE. This is a developing story. We'll be sure to keep you posted. Still ahead, Let There Be Light, the new light poles at Gruya High School, the price tag for the project, and why Rio Grande City Gruya ISD officials say it was about time.
And here's a marine forecast for tomorrow. We're going to have winds out of the north to northeast at 10 to 15 knots. The bay waters are a moderate chop and the seas are 2 to 4 feet and the rip current risk is low. We are tracking a weak front for tomorrow. It's dry right now, but it was not dry 1 year ago. We're going to talk more about the March floods of 2025 and our forecast as well after the break.
Choose Mercedes-Benz and you're choosing luxury and a commitment to excellence. Drive a new Mercedes-Benz C300 for $436 a month. Experience a feeling only 140 years of innovation can deliver. Mercedes-Benz of Harlingen, a Bird Ogden Auto Group dealership.
Born with power. Tested by time.
Texas, it's the final days of Ford Truck Month. Woo! Your last chance to get a stampede of savings on F-150. Part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years straight.
Hop in and drive the Stampede.
Drive F-150 with 0 for 60, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days. Plus 1,000 truck month bonus cash.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Now get supplier discount for everyone pricing for over $8,100 total value on this 2026 Silverado 1500. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members only incentive, and Texas residents can get $1,000 bonus cash.
Can I get a Bud Light? Sorry, the bar's not open yet. Oh, it's not for me. It's for the bride. She said, can I get the clean, crisp taste of a Bud Light? Her words, not mine. She wants 3.
She wants more of those deviled eggs, too.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
The Mazda CX-90 was made with your comfort in mind. Save with 1.9% APR for up to 36 months. With over 90 to choose from. We shop the competition so you don't have to. At Burt Ogden Mazda in Mission and Edinburgh.
Start blue, stay blue with LS Tractors, where it's always tractor season at Rock and Blue Sales. Right now, we have the lowest finance rates with payments that make sense. Check out our full line of the new MT2 through MT7 tractors from 25 to 101 horsepower, featuring four-wheel drive, quick attach front-end loaders, skid steer compatible buckets, shuttle shift or hydrostatic transmission, and a 6-year warranty. More tractor, less money. And we're still here to save you a bucket full of money. Dare to compare before you buy.
Hey folks, it's Robert Gummins here with Volvo Cars of Edinburgh. I want to invite everyone down to come take advantage of the #1 safety rated Volvo XC40 for only $399 a month here at Volvo Cars of Edinburgh.
Part of the Burt Ogden family of dealerships.
New lights now shining at Joya High School. They were added to the staff parking lots. They will soon go up in the student parking areas and other parts of campus. The upgraded lighting includes brighter, more modern LED lights. District leaders say they were needed for those early morning drop-offs and evening events.
We do have evening events, and it makes families a lot more safer whenever they see a very lit parking lot, whenever we do have practices, whenever we do have students being dropped off early in the mornings. All these things affect the visibility.
The price tag was more than $55,000. It was funded by the district. We're told similar upgrades could expand to other campuses in the future.
If you're looking for something to do this weekend, Wesco's Onion Fest is happening tomorrow. Street closures are planned for Texas and Kansas from Business to 6th Street. There's no assigned parking for tomorrow's event. If you choose to go, be very careful where you park.
Some of these private properties don't allow for anybody to park in their parking lots, so just be aware of that. If you do park there, there is a risk that you might get towed.
The streets will reopen Sunday. Nearly 40 officers will be out there on patrol tomorrow.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
And it's finally Friday. Things are looking very quiet right now on the radar, and it's a warm Friday afternoon with sunshine and temperatures in the 80s and 90s. But 1 year ago, it was not a quiet day. We had a historic flooding, catastrophic flooding in much of the valley. And to talk more about the floods from last year, here is my colleague, Brianna Medina. Brianna, talk to us about what happened 1 year ago today.
Yes, conditions are very different 1 year ago today. And here's a look at radar today. A year ago, we're seeing that line of storms pushing southeast, producing moderate to heavy downpours, multiple alerts, and multiple storm reports as well, which is indicating a flood damage. But how much rain did the Rio Grande Valley receive? Well, these are estimated rainfall totals from March 26th through March 28th. So the heavier stuff is within the lower valley, especially within the Harlingen area. But the lighter green indicates 4 inches total, the light blue 8, and then of course the purple 16 plus. But like we've been saying, that today is very different compared to a year ago. We're seeing mostly dry conditions, but we are also tracking some rain for the weekend. And I'm going to toss it back to meteorologist Andrew Chung. Tell us what you can expect for the rest of this evening and weekend.
All right, thank you, Brianna. Yeah, for this evening, it's going to be mostly clear early on tonight, but the clouds come back after midnight tonight, and we are tracking a weak front that should arrive by early tomorrow morning. So for your evening plans, it should be dry for tonight for the next couple of hours with temperatures back in the mid-70s at 9 p.m. Then we'll see partly cloudy skies later on tonight, including at 11 o'clock this evening with temperatures in the lower 70s. After midnight tonight into tomorrow morning, we do have a chance for some spotty showers. We're going to put in a 20% chance of showers after midnight tonight, and then a 30% chance of some spotty showers or a thunderstorm for tomorrow morning as the front moves through. No severe weather is expected, no heavy rain, but there is that chance for some spotty showers. If you're going to Onion Fest tomorrow in Weslaco, keep in mind there is still a slight chance in the morning, even in the afternoon, for some of the spotty showers. But here are the temperatures. We're down to 65 degrees at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. I think we'll see mostly cloudy skies tomorrow morning, but then partly sunny skies by tomorrow afternoon, and those rain chances should dwindle by late tomorrow afternoon. It's still going to be warm tomorrow with a high of 83, but not as warm as today, and best of all, not too humid by late tomorrow afternoon and especially for Sunday. Now, here are the current temperatures across Texas. So it's 86 in Brownsville ahead of the front. Behind the front, only 48 degrees in Abilene. It's not going to get that cold here in the valley, but it will be much less humid for this weekend, especially for tomorrow night into Sunday. The front right now is over central and South Texas. It's on the way to the valley and gets here by early tomorrow morning. So for tonight, later on tonight, after midnight, we have a 20% chance of some showers. Then we have a 30% chance of showers for tomorrow. I think the better chance for some showers is tomorrow in the morning, but there may be some lingering showers by early tomorrow afternoon, and then things dry out later tomorrow afternoon, as well as looking dry for tomorrow night into Sunday. So after tomorrow afternoon, should be really dry for tomorrow night into your Sunday. Here's Future Track. This is the Pharr model. It's mostly clear early on this evening. Then the clouds start to come back, go into the overnight hours. There is that chance for some showers, and there's a front. Approximate position for the front is in the mid-valley about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. This model is not super optimistic on rain, but there is that chance for some spotty showers as early as maybe 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. And this model still keeps in a chance for some spotty showers throughout the day. So again, you might want to consider the rain gear if you're going to Onion Fest for tomorrow in Weslaco. But I think by late tomorrow afternoon, things should be a bit on the drier side. This model, though, still hangs on to some showers by tomorrow night. I think, though, it should be dry for tomorrow night, as I said, into early Sunday. So for tonight, we'll call it mostly cloudy late. It's mostly clear early on this evening, but then the skies turn mostly cloudy later on tonight. There's that 20% chance of some spotty showers with low temperatures in the mid-60s. We'll have winds out of the east-southeast around 5 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow, we should see mostly cloudy skies in the morning and then partly sunny skies for the afternoon. And behind the front, it is going to turn breezy. We have the 30% chance of showers for the morning hours, late morning, early afternoon hours, and then just a 20% chance of showers by tomorrow afternoon. It will still be warm, yes, with a high of 83, but behind the front, not as humid by late tomorrow afternoon. Look at the winds behind the front out of the north at 10 to 20 miles an hour. So it's going to be a tad cooler for tomorrow night. We're down to 63 by tomorrow night into Sunday morning. So some places will see lows in the 50s. Now Sunday, again, it is going to be warm, but not too humid. It's a good hair day on Sunday with partly cloudy skies in the morning, then mostly sunny skies for the afternoon. Still breezy, highs in the upper 80s. We're back to 89 on Monday. Still, it's going to be cool for the next couple of mornings with lows in the mid-60s Monday, and then some warming trend for next week with highs around 89 Tuesday. We're back to the lower 90s for Wednesday and Thursday with morning lows in the upper 60s. That is your first 1-5 forecast. Back to you.
Next at 5, another price hike for Netflix customers. All plans are going up. How much the top plan will soon cost.
Where does confidence come from? It's not from within. It must be pursued. Confidence is not a mindset. It's an achievement. In the GMC Sierra HD AT4X. Just announced 500 purchase cash. Get 4.9% APR plus 500 purchase cash on Sierra heavy-duty models.
Alex, what is your message to the people of the Valley?
If you've been injured by an 18-wheeler or commercial vehicle, call the Law Giant today. Thanks, everybody.
The Nissan Now sales event is on at Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh. Take a 2026 Kicks for $149 a month. That's right, $149 a month. Join the most awarded brand 5 years in a row. Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh.
Dale gas.
Channel 5 News is looking for talented individuals to join the Valley's news channel. You can apply online at our website at krgv.com. We have full-time and part-time positions available. KRGV is an equal opportunity employer.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Now get supplier discount for everyone pricing for over $8,100 total value on this 2026 Silverado 1500. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members only incentive, and Texas residents can get $1,000 bonus cash.
Truck Month is here at Rio Motor Company in Rio Grande City. We have a great inventory of hard-working Chevy Silverados and professional-grade GMC Sierras, all with big discounts and low APR financing, ready for immediate delivery.
And that's both Chevy and GMC in one convenient location, Rio Motors.
Get $12,000 off MSRP or 1.9% APR for 36 months on this 2026 Chevy Silverado.
Come home to Rio Motor Company in Rio Grande City.
Attention Netflix customers, get ready to pay more for the same service every month. Netflix is upping its base plan by $1 and its standard and premium plans by $2. That will push the most expensive plan to about $27 a month. Customers will get their official notification in the coming weeks.
Well, don't go anywhere. Pump Patrol's up next. Can we beat yesterday's best price of $3.24? We'll find out after the break.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design. It's all about you during the Buick SUV sales event. Get 0.9% APR and up to $2,000 allowance on Encore GX. Plus no monthly payments for 120 days.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? Even during these difficult times, the insurance company is working as hard and as fast as possible to do whatever it takes to pay you as little as possible. You need my help. Call me now for your free consultation. We can safely meet with you in person, by FaceTime from your cell phone, or by internet from your home, or from our exclusive client-only conference room. We can even come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Westlaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, or anywhere in between, the help you need is just a phone call away. Call me now and I'll start fighting for you. I'm attorney George Rubio. Call me now.
The best invitations are the ones that feel personal, that satisfy your desires, anticipate your needs, and make you feel welcome. The same feelings every Lexus is designed to elicit, because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel. For a limited time, get offers on select vehicles at the Invitation to Lexus sales event.
Or get this exceptional lease offer on this 2026 Cadillac XT5. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Back now with a look at gas prices around the valley. Ray Hernandez found gas for $3.31 on 18th and Texas in Westlaco. Kim Cruz found gas for $3.29 on Morrison, and Pablo Quisel in Brownsville.
Robert Jurado found gas for $3.22 on Trenton and Jackson in Edinburgh with the Easy Pay gas card. Let's see what our in-house team found today.
Hello everybody, this is news photographer Liliana Perez. Today I am in Sullivan City off of 83 and Fado Road, where you can find a gallon of gas for $3.37.
Happy Friday, everybody. Jeremy Bachniak here. Now, today we are in Mission off of Conway Boulevard, where you can find a gallon of gas for $3.38.
Hello, everybody. This is photojournalist Catherine Rodriguez. I am here at the Stripes in Westlaco on the corner of Frontage and Airport Drive, where gas is $3.31.
Today's best price, $3.29 in Brownsville without the Easy Pay gas card, $3.22 in Edinburgh with the Easy Pay gas card.
And when we get off the air, you're going to have to explain to me what the Easy Pay gas card is, because I don't know. But to our viewers out there, if you see a better deal, we want to hear from you. Take a picture and send us an email to news@krgv.com. And before we go, we just want to take a quick look at the sky behind us. Man, what a difference 1 year makes.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
It's incredible. And coming up at 6, Brianna and I are going to talk more in depth about what caused the floods and more about what we saw last year.
All right. That is going to do it for us at 5.
More local headlines are coming up at 6. Have a great one.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet.